Okay, guys, this is Shell, your rolling MC, and I am here today recording the episode with Jaime Wilson, owner of Pickles and Pottery. But first things first, I want to tell you guys I have this beautiful painting in the back here. If you're watching this video, you will see it, and I want to give a big shout out to Aries Creation. It's his art piece. It's a beautiful piece, and it's available here in my studio. So you guys hit me up or hit him up because I'm telling you, it is an amazing piece. So thank you, Hughes Baxley, for letting me showcase this beautiful piece of work. All right, so now, Jaime. All right, so here, guys, I have Jaime Wilson, owner of Pickles and Pottery. And Jaime, please introduce yourself.
Hi, Shell. So I would say I'm first and foremost wife, mother to a 16-year-old. By day, I am the shipping manager at Champion Cooler. I've been there for 10 years.
What?
So,
really? I did not know that.
Yes. So, owner of Pickles and Pottery is at night. I love arts and crafts of all kinds. I love teaching. I'm a Sunday school teacher most Sundays at Kings Trail in Whitewright.
Awesome.
And my family and I have lots of pets, lots of cats, horses, and dogs.
You have a farm? Is it like a farm?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say that. We have 5 cats and 5 horses, so.
Yeah.
And I just love working at Pickles and Pottery.
Yeah, so I didn't realize that you were at Champion Cooler for 10 years. That's awesome. That's a great tenure. You know, I'm a recruiter by day, podcaster by night. And it's been a while since I've seen long-term tenure like that. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
So now you got horses. So now I know how to come out to visit. You gonna teach me how to ride?
Sure, absolutely.
That's awesome.
My daughter would be the one to do that. I'm not a very good rider.
Oh, okay, yes. Oh my goodness, that's good to know. So tell me, how did you get involved with Pickles and Pottery? What was this? Was it your business idea, or how did this come about?
Well, the previous owner, Becky Pickles, hence the name. A lot of people ask that. She created the studio in 2014.
Oh, gotcha.
I, along with Jessica, my daughter, have been a customer of the studio ever since the beginning. We both love art. We've always come there just to relax and to do fun stuff. And so 2 years ago, Becky decided to move on to the next step of her journey, and she put the studio for sale. And when I saw it, I just could not say no. I was so excited. And I investigated a little bit, thought about it, prayed about it, and really thought that it wasn't the right thing for me.
Oh, really?
Because working 2 jobs is a lot.
Girl, who you telling?
So I prayed on it and finally got the answer I was looking for and decided to move forward. And so here we are.
You know, so I've always seen it. They pass by, and I never could quite understand what the concept of it, was. So my granddaughter was like, "We really need to go do that and have some fun." And my first experience there was amazing. I mean, it was great. You guys were awesome. The one thing I can tell you, what I really truly liked about you is how you were teaching her what to do with the pottery, where she could understand. The fairy garden was like the best thing. Plus, she made a friend, and I did too, at Pickles and Pottery. And so the girl that came in a little later than what she did, they just connected, and me and her mom connected that we've gone to their birthday parties and everything.
Oh, that's awesome. I
know, all there at Pickles and Pottery. So that was it was an amazing experience and a great experience for me that I've come back several times. We had a birthday party there for my granddaughter, and that was fun. That was really fun.
That's awesome.
So tell me just a little bit more about Pickles and Pottery. What kind of things do you guys do? Now, I know I mentioned the fairy garden, and I know you guys have other events. What other things have you done?
So we have all kinds of events. Like you said, Pickles and Pottery is for kids as well as adults. A lot of people don't realize that. It's for both. There's all kinds of events for kids, like summer camp. We do a story time for smaller kids. We do adult classes, we do glass classes, we do Christmas events with Santa, so just all kinds of fun things. So if you're interested in art at all, you don't have to be a good artist. We make it fun for you to create something that's really cool and really turns out really awesome.
It's very therapeutic too, in my opinion.
Yes, and that's something that I haven't figured out quite how to get out to my customers that haven't been there, that it's not just about creating something, it's more about the memories and the downtime and the quiet time. It's really cool to sit there and relax and hang out with your kids, your husband, your friends, catch up with friends that you haven't seen in a long time, that sort of thing. So, yeah.
So I attended your GNO over the weekend, and that was so much fun. And it's so crazy. I feel like I'm connected and know a lot of people, but I did not know anybody there. Well, actually, that's not true. I knew one person there. But it was so great to walk in and have some quiet time and to relax. You had Spa 31 there. They were doing the massages. That was amazing. And but it was just good to. It was just therapeutic for me, since I go 9 to nothing all the time. But it was just good to sit and to just be in a quietness and work on the clay jewelry that you had us work on. So I have to say I appreciate that, and I'm learning a lot more being there and having that quiet time. It's very soothing and relaxing just to sit there and do something, like I said, therapeutic. So. One thing I wanted to ask you is, how did the entrepreneurship attract you? What attracted you about that?
Well, I've wanted to own my own business since I was little. It's always been a dream of mine. I've never been willing to just quit my job and risk everything. So when this came along, it was a no-brainer. I've always loved the studio. Becky did an amazing job creating it and making a place that has this great atmosphere. And so whenever I saw that and realized I had the opportunity to take something that was already great and make it better, I just couldn't say no. So I've always wanted to do this.
You're doing a great job too. So what personality traits would you tell people, or in your opinion, what personality traits have helped you the most as being a successful entrepreneur?
I would say for me, I'm very analytical, very driven, and I'm very creative. So I analyze what's working and what's not, constantly looking for something to fix. I'm driven, so if something's broken, even if I don't know how to fix it, I'm going to go figure it out. I'm going to ask for help. I'm going to try things, and if it doesn't work, then I'll try something else. And I'm creative, so therefore I'm able to, think outside the box and give our customers whatever they need. I am not just here to just do pottery or just do one thing. I listen to our customers and see what they want so that they keep coming back.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So tell me, has this journey been a smooth road for you? All of us have been dealing with COVID and a lot of different things. So has this journey been a smooth road for you at all?
No, not at all. But it has been an exciting one. It's been very well worth it. No, there's bumps all along the way. I had a big learning curve last year from going from managing a shipping department to running a pottery studio. So a lot different customer there. And then COVID, I don't think anybody knew how to prepare for.
Nobody did.
Got through that and made some changes with it. And so no, it's been a bumpy one, but it's been great.
So what has been your satisfying moment or satisfying moments? I'm pretty sure you have more than just one.
Oh, absolutely. There is not any one moment, but every time I hear a customer say, I loved coming in and sitting down and relaxing, and it was so peaceful. And when I see a customer pick up their piece and get excited, or I see a parent watching their child and smiling, while they're painting and relaxing, just all of those moments that I hear our customers say how much they love it, that just reaffirms that, yes, I'm in the right place, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And it also gives me the opportunity to help give back to my community even more. So I'm big on volunteering in the community. And awesome. So I get to help even more with my business, supporting our local things. We're a sponsor of the Sherman PTA.
Oh!
One of the schools, I can't remember.
I didn't know that. Okay, that's cool. I didn't realize that.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So
I'll have to keep that in mind for future things.
Yeah. So we've sponsored a few blood drives.
Oh, okay.
So we just try to do our little bit to help out.
I have another question that just popped in my head. You are mobile, so I want to talk about that really quick.
Okay.
So of course, you know me, I went onto your website and I've talked to you previously before, but so when you're mobile, does that mean, I'm just going to use this as an example, that you could come to people's house for birthday parties or come to other places, maybe for like team building? Kind of tell me a little bit about mobile.
We don't go to people's houses,
okay,
but we do go to companies for team building. We do school events. We did a lot of taking Christmas ornaments to schools for Christmas.
Oh,
and so
okay.
But we also have the ability to pack stuff up. So if you want to do a birthday party at your house, then we have the ability to pack everything up, paints and all of that, so that then you can take it.
Gotcha.
So
understand.
You have a lot of different options. And that's what we want to support our customers in, however they want to do it.
Okay, that's good to know. Y'all remember that she is mobile, so there's that. Okay, so if you had one piece of advice to give someone that's starting out, what would it be?
Don't give up. I had a lot of people tell me there's no way I could make this better or make this work with having 2 jobs, and if you're willing to, if you want to make something happen and it's your dream, then follow your dream and do what it takes. Ask for help along the way.
Amen to that.
I've worked with a lot of different businesses with you and Spa 31 and just do whatever it takes.
You know, I can't tell you how many times that I've been wanting to throw in the towel, and either a message comes to me or a sign or something that shows me to not give up and not to quit and basically just get out of my own way.
Everybody has bad days, and in every circumstance, bad things happen all the time. You have to figure out how to pick yourself up and move on past those and say, is this going to define me, or is there something else?
I like that. I like that.
I walk to, I don't even know how to say it. I'm not going to let little things tear me down.
I like that. I'm not going to let little things tear me down. I got to be mindful on that. Last question before we wrap up is, what are you most grateful for?
Wow. I am grateful that God has blessed me with talent to make this happen, with a family to support me and help me with this, because I couldn't have done it without them. My husband and my daughter have supported me a lot, but I've also got a lot of great friends and family that have supported me along the way. You know, I could pick up the phone and call any one of them and say,
I love that.
Hey, I need help decorating for Christmas. And I had my mother-in-law there helping me, so stuff like that. So I am grateful that I've been so blessed in so many ways that I've had the opportunity to do it. You know, without Becky giving me this opportunity and picking me, then, you know, I couldn't have done this on my own. So
I love that.
I'm very blessed.
Okay, so before we sign off, tell me where we can find you. So give us your social media channels, your website, and if you have anything that's coming up. This is a recording, guys, so this episode will be played on Sunday, January the 23rd. So kind of tell us what's happening there with you at the studio.
Okay, so our socials, we're on Facebook, Pickles and Pottery. We're on Instagram. We have a website, picklesandpottery.com. The and is spelled out, no spaces, Pickles and Pottery. We have all of our events out there on all of those platforms. We also send out a weekly newsletter if you submit your email address and tell you the events that are coming up. The next event that we have is next week. We have a creative crew, and it's for kids about age 9. And it's a drop-off event. So you drop off your child or stay in the studio with them. But it's an hour-and-a-half event. We eat pizza. We make something fun. We're making snowflakes out of clay. So kids get to be creative, meet other kids. We do that in our little party room that's a little bit in the back of the studio, so parents can sit out front and have some quiet time. Okay. So it's a lot of fun. Okay. So. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you being on the show.
I appreciate you